back to my channel. It's me, Arielle, and I'm back with another video. Today I have Janet Collections D from their Melt line. D is a transparent Swiss lace 100% hand-tied wig. She's said to be pre-plucked, pre-customized, and have a natural hairline. We gonna see. She's also supposed to have a deep parting space, which I'm really excited about. So we're gonna open her up and see how she looks. We have two small combs at the temples. I really like that these combs are smaller. Most times with synthetic wigs, the combs are really thick. I don't like combs, so with them being smaller, I might not even have to cut them out like I usually do. You do get a bigger one at the nape and adjustable straps. Now this lace feels really, really soft. That's that Swiss lace. The parting is pretty nice. Quick disclaimer, when I turn around, the camera is focusing more on the light behind me, so it makes the hair appear much warmer than it is. This is not the true color. Big head friendly. It's very, very comfortable. I can move around. The combs aren't bothering me right now. It feels good. The density on the wig is really nice. Now, as far as pre-plucked, when I think of pre-plucked, I think you started it in case I want to do more. You kind of give me a guideline. But pre-plucked to me is never enough to my liking. So I would personally go in and do more. But for someone who doesn't need more, for someone who doesn't know how to do more, I think this, what they gave, is pretty good. The lace feels so nice. Like, the best way to describe this wig is comfortable. It reminds me of hair that you warm curled and let sit overnight so it kind of loosen up. It's very, very full, big. The color, I don't even think it's picking up the color that good, but the color is beautiful. I'm gonna turn the light down after we get through this so everything can be even. But the color is really nice. I didn't even tell you the color. It is m.blyg /30. So you get nice one roots and then it balyages into, oh my goodness, that is crazy. Oh my gosh. I really just noticed the ends are lighter. I mean, this is like a real balayage. I was not even paying attention to that. Like, if I flip this, you can see, like, you get your baby hair already pre-cut. The parting is deep. I love it. I love how deep that part is. So when I look at her, I love the way her hair looks. It looks very natural. It looks very effortless. Like, we're not gonna have to do a lot to it. So I'm gonna keep my wig cap on. I'm gonna make a cut down the middle first. I'm gonna take my wig cap completely off, but for now we're just gonna zigzag it. On my sides, I usually don't cut this lace right here. I usually just do this. The reason I do that, especially with my synthetic wigs, is because the wigs don't come down as far as I would like to cover my sideburns, so it doesn't matter because no one's gonna see it anyway. And I would leave that little piece. Honestly, I could do a little bit more cutting to the lace. Originally, I said that the pre-plucking, I would need to do more, but right at the part, honestly, the density is perfect. Like, I don't have to do anything to it. The lace color, I need to put a little bit of foundation on it and it would be perfect. Hopefully you see this is a lot of hair, and I just feel like it would look better if the roots were a little bit more flat. So far everything's good. I just am not in love with how it looks, but I gotta work on it. I like to use my Black Radiance contour palette. I mix both browns in the palette together to make my fake scalp color. And to apply it, I'm using an angled eyeshadow brush. So a brush you will use to like clean up your brows. And then I take my Got2b spray just to set the powder in place, but you gotta be careful with this and you're gonna see why. My hot comb will be linked down below. It does not go by degrees. I believe it's on a 6 or 7, so that would be like medium to low heat. You do want to be careful with your heat, and also be sure not to run this flat iron. I keep saying flat iron. Not to run this hot comb through the curls. So I'll go about 2 inches down and then I pull the hot comb straight up. Do not run it through the curls. Here I started to notice that some of the glue got on the hair where I was using the hot comb, and it made the hair flake up, so it was turning white. I just grabbed my edge brush and used the comb side since it's very, very fine, just to comb out the white flakes. And then it's time to do baby hair, so I'm just parting off a little section, and I am going to be tweezing this section. Yes, you still want to be careful with pulling your curls apart because we don't want to cause any unnecessary frizz. I'm just using some basic tweezers, nothing special, and tweezing the hairline so my baby hairs can look realistic, as real as they possibly can. And you can see as I'm doing it how the hair is starting to thin out, which is what we want. Now I'm taking my favorite edge control at the moment, which is the Edge Booster by Style Factor. I'm going to just start laying my baby hair down. I didn't have a method, I just kind of went with the flow. I'm using a razor. My razor is one of the dollar ones from the beauty supply, just to cut those hairs so they're not super long. And then just move the little baby hairs into place. I really like the Style Factor Edge Booster with my synthetic wigs. It doesn't get crunchy. After I take it off, I can kind of just comb out what product I put in it and just put it back the next time I wear the wig. It doesn't get crunchy like my Eco Styler gel. And you can see right here my sides are flapping up, and that's because the wig curves back towards like behind my ears instead of in front to cover my sideburns, which I like my sideburns covered. So since it's not going to do it anyway, I kind of just leave them flapping, but don't worry, nobody's going to see it because I'm wearing this hair down. Once the edges are laid, I always lay my scarf down just because it helps keep them in place. The hold on the Edge Booster, Style Factor Edge Booster is really strong, but it's even stronger if you tie your baby hairs down and let them dry completely. Then once it's done, look how it looks. Look at the ends of the hair. Oh my God. The ends are crazy. I like to fluff my hair out, especially my curly hair. So what I'll do is just pull it apart. Not really run my fingers through it, but just like put my fingers through it and pull it apart, but not run my fingers through it. So I guess you just have to see what I'm doing for that to make sense. The color, perfect. It's so rich and transitions so smoothly. I have never had a color this nice on a synthetic wig, and I love to see it. It's absolutely beautiful. The curls, I love the curls, of course. I like big hair, so this is right up my alley. But if you don't like big hair, or if you're someone with a smaller head who feels like bigger wigs swallow you up, this may not be the wig for you. Now what I would do, because I got a big face, is just trim some layers around so it can frame me nicely and it could fall a little bit better. She's really, really big. This is like going out hair. I think half up, half down would be super cute. The hairline is crazy. Wet lace. Literally, where it's the lace, it's just, you can't even see it. And it feels so good. I don't feel like I have anything on my head. I feel like this hair is growing out my scalp. I'm trying to think of any negatives. Tangling, shedding, both very moderate to normal. I didn't know what to expect. This is my first time having a wig from their melt line, right? Yeah, this is my first time having a wig from their melt line, and it just looks so real. So good, so perfect, and I really didn't have to do a lot to it. If I could take my baby hair all the way down, it would be over. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing about this wig. Literally everything that the stock card says this wig has. The hairline is perfect. The parting is deep and gorgeous. The Swiss lace is super, super soft. In case I get asked, it does have heat resistant fibers. Up to 350 degrees, the heat should be good. I only did right here, like, just to flatten it out because it felt kind of puffy, and I didn't like the way it was laying, but I wouldn't push it. No, I will not be flat ironing it. I know somebody's gonna ask me. No, no, no. We are not flat ironing D. I like her just the way she is. I'm gonna keep her like this. She's perfect, feels perfect. The length is perfect. I think she's probably like, what, an 18 or 20. I just don't have nothing else to say. This is D from Jenna Collections Melt Line. Leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you guys think about it down below. I kind of did that backwards, but that's it for this video. I'll see you in my next one.